Welcome to Patty's Aquatics. So in today's video, I haven't done one in almost a year. I'm going to be feeding my Fahaka Puffer. I'm going to be feeding it a live crayfish. He is ready and excited. I haven't fed him in about 4 days, and he's going to want to get a bite out of this guy. So stay tuned. So before we get started, I just want to say that I realize that live feedings are not for everyone, that not everybody enjoys them. This will be a unique viewer video for people that are interested in seeing it. My Fahaka Puffer, I don't feed him live foods that often. I think I said probably it's been a year since the last time I fed him anything live. It's usually just frozen foods. He's getting a little bit of attitude after seeing that crayfish. So I get it. So if you're not interested in seeing this video and you're one of my regular viewers, just look away for a little bit. But it's part of nature. I mean, it's a dog-eat-dog world in nature. These type of fish, that's their main food source out in the wild. So I like to introduce it every once in a while just to kind of get that inner beast within that animal to still be there to show that it is still a live animal. So with that being said, I'm going to turn this camera around, and if you haven't noticed, I have a red eye, and that is from, I get allergic reaction from some of the fish food I feed. I think it's the frozen brine shrimp. When I forget to wash my hands and I rub my eyes, it gets all inflamed, and that happened last night. It was almost shut completely. So it's on the downturn. But anyway, back to the fish while you're here and the crayfish. So get ready. All right, so it is time to feed this guy, Puff Daddy, my Fahaka Puffer, one of these crayfish. Now, I had been trying to breed these guys. I had probably 8 of them in a tote, like for over a year that I got out of a local waterway. My intentions were to try to breed them so I would have a free food source for Puff Daddy, my Fahaka Puffer, but there's only 2 left. The big alpha ones kind of killed off the other ones and they didn't breed. So, and I needed that tote for another reason. So it was time to feed one of these to Puff Daddy. So like I said, it's been a year since he's had any type of a live food source, and I haven't fed him, like I said before, in about 4 days. So he should be ready. So let me get this guy out of here without him trying to pinch the schmaltz out of me. So this is an invasive species in my local waterways as well, just so you know. So this isn't like a protected animal by any means. So let's get it going here so he sees it. And he gets a little excited. So he sees it already. So hopefully he'll want to hit it right away. Oh, there we go. And for those of you that do not like live feedings, he's dead already. Well, it looked like he was. I'm sure he is. That was just reflexes. And he will consume all that and all that meat. And the hard shells are good for his teeth, which will continue to grow. And he needs to chew on shells like this or snail shells in order to wear his teeth down. Otherwise, they grow too long and he cannot no longer eat, which would cause him to starve himself and die. Or I would have to take him out of the tank and try to trim his teeth, which is not something I would ever want to try to do. So Puff Daddy definitely has enjoyed that crayfish, it looks like. He's only got this one pincher left. I'm not sure if you can hear that crunch, but I definitely can. And you got Dave the angelfish over here waiting. Hey, I want a piece too. Hey, buddy. Better watch out though. Puff Daddy don't like to share his food. But on the side note, these two have been living together pretty well lately. I'm hoping that continues because, like I said in my last video, this could be a pretty cool odd couple. So that was the crayfish consumed by Puff Daddy, my Fahaka Puffer. Well, that was that. Just as quick as that. That's how fast they can be consumed by him. He has a very large appetite. He's always begging for food when I come down here. I try not to feed him every day. I used to do that when I first got him, and I think it was important for those early months for him. But then he began to be so bloated because he would eat so much. He didn't want to eat much anymore. So what I did is I backed off my feedings on him, and I feed him now like every 2 to 3 days. Now he's always begging for food, but he's always more active. And I think that was really a plus, because in the wild, they're not eating like that every single day. So I fed him that. Now I probably won't feed him for a few more days. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And like I said, if you're someone that doesn't enjoy live feedings, I apologize, but this is part of my channel. This is part of the hobby I like to keep as well. I don't do it very often, but I do want to share, like I said, everything that I do within my fish room and my fish and my tanks, and this is part of it. So if you like the video, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Also hit that join button if you'd be interested in joining this channel with a membership. And as always, remember to think outside the box and take a step back into nature. I hope to see you next time here at Patty's Aquatics.